if I run anything at 1080p on this card, it will play worse than 4K. You would think I'd get 1,000 frames per second on anything if I'm getting 300 frames in like Warframe. I can get like 400 frames or whatever at 4K. I have it locked at 60, but if I put it at 1080p, it's like the worst thing ever. Even if I lock it at 60, I get hitching and all kinds of stuff. But I think it's something to do with it. You got to balance the load in between your CPU and your GPU. But it had me all kinds of messed up, and but oh, that's another thing I noticed. Like in Final Fantasy VII, I might have mentioned that the game feels even at 60 frames per second, it feels kind of choppy. And what was that? Was I using Review Tuner? Whatever. I was looking at the frame pacing, and the frame pacing all over the place. So it's like lagging on multiple fronts, and I didn't know what to do there. And then I think what it is the game is running well over 100 FPS instead of dropping the frames like it's supposed to with VSync, and not necessarily going over 60 FPS. So it gets up to 60 and it drops to extra frames. I think what was happening, I was getting over 100 easy, and then it was dropping frames. And then that's why it felt so choppy. But as soon as I turned on Review Tuner's VSync, that frame pacing just smoothed out. It's very weird. And I noticed also, which what makes me think, my GPU and all that was giving me issues. The amount of watts, man, I was pulling like 480 watts at 60 FPS, which is crazy because that's like normal speeds. If I wasn't limiting anything, because it's like on your phone, you were just playing Diablo at 60. If you cut that in half, that will cut your temperatures in half. But and it's the same thing with your PC. Like, man, I think I'm like, what am I, 280 watts at the moment? If I yeah, like 280 watts on my GPU, and flick a switch, and I'm just automatically using another 200 watts by going to like max FPS. Where is my drink? Mm. Oh man, by the way, I think you would love this mouse. It feels identical in a sense to the Razer, um, but the way it has that grip on your ring finger. On this one, for me, it has a grip where your ring finger sits. It's just great.
Is it worth it?
What works it?
Putting a potato in Hildren.
Yes.
Do have the Prime version, so it's not like it's complete waste. Eventually get use out of it. No, I thought I had it.
Oh no, I totally forgot about the Gift of Lotus. I haven't done any of these.
I'm annoying. I literally just spent my mod money. Could have bought the augment for children.
Use these to cleanse the unclean.
From them.
These are a bargain, just for you.
Yeah, there it is. Son of a bitch!
Well, let's go make some money.
Well, I needed rep. And I just spent my rep.
Well, let's play the game so you can make some rep.
I'm capped out. I'm capped on rep right now anyway.
You ever heard of a grocery store called Aldi's?
Yeah, it's a can store.
A can store?
Yeah, they had all the canned goods.
Oh. Well, maybe they're different everywhere, but we have one that's down the street from us. I actually went there today, and it's kind of like a hippie store, man. It's like, I mean, it's like a normal place, but I hate the whole put your own food in your own bag, and it's kind of dumb. But they have a ton of stuff that's their own brand, and I am drinking one of their sugar-free knockoff Red Bulls, and it tastes exactly like a Red Bull. And I got a box of them for like $3, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know of Aldi's because they are kind of famous in history for it's a World War II thing. Like, they were brothers, and one split, one stayed with the Nazis, and the other one like moved away. So they're actually a really old business. I've only ever remember going to one. It's the one that I went to. It's in a fancier part of town, but
Yeah, Aldi's is like a super cheap place that used to be in E-Town.
yeah,
Across the street from like where Rallies and all that was. Like over near that area.
Was that what that was? I was just thinking. I remember that was a grocery store, and they turned it into a church. Like a year ago when I was over there. Anyway, well you know what? If that was an Aldi's, that place was massive compared to the one I went to. But
I think pretty sure that's what that was. And like I remember going there all the time because they had the cheapest canned goods.
I thought that place started with a W. I don't remember it being Aldi's, but I don't remember the name of it at all.
I think you're right. That used to be like a Winco or something like that.
Something with a W.
Yeah. No, Aldi's is somewhere else. I don't remember where Aldi's was. But either way, they had like the blue, white, yellow like sign or whatever. They had paper bags. Like and
yeah.
They had a big paper wall where everybody would take all their carts and you line up on the wall and like bag all your own stuff.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly what it is.
But it was always like canned good stuff, like bunches of canned good stuff. That's where we'd always go for all our canned goods.
Well, they don't care anymore about canned goods. But anyway, besides that, I think I'm just kind of shocked on.
Hold on.
I didn't touch on. I'm just shocked on how cheap the price of a normal Red Bull, 16 ounce or 12 ounce is like, I think almost $3, like $2.50 or something. And I got 4 of these for $3. And I don't really taste a difference. And they make me just as sick as a Red Bull.
I'm pretty sure like Because Aldi's is in England too. I'm pretty sure that's where I went and got that energy drink that I sent you the picture of while I was in England.
Oh, I don't really remember that, but yeah, yeah. That's definitely like I just said. They're originally a German company, and I just remember like it's some history thing I was doing a long time ago. They talked about how one brother was like, "I love the Nazis," and the other one's like, "Nah, I'm not into the Nazis." It's like, okay,
Challenges of the Undercroft mirror the many battles of the
oh my
Nether.
god, man, game.
Prove you are the equal of their fighting spirit.
All right. These guns suck.
There it is. This place with star buys. Never mind.
Hmm.
Access to the Undercroft is strictly controlled. We are
A
lucky
higher
to have
fire
some
rate
protected
is better, right? Not a lower fire rate.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the weapon.
Well, I'm sitting
Hmm.
here, my brain just broke. Is like a 1 quicker than a 15? Or is a 15 quicker than a 1?
15 is quicker.
Yeah, right. No, you.
I can't even fucking configure my weapons. Just
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't get nothing else. Okay, great. I didn't get any other weapon. I almost want to quit to start over.
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side.
Whatever. Well, I don't know how far I can.
It gives you stuff, so it's not like you don't have anything.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's just more like they took your option out of it.
Oh man, turn off. Why does audio always have to be not really? Like the number don't mean anything. 10 and a 30 sounds identical. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that goofy game. I don't know, man. I just thought we needed something just to goof around on, and it looked funny. And yeah, I know, like you said, what it's like to have friends. I was like, but just something to goof on. It's not nothing to really take serious. And when I realized it was like a gig, I was like, man, I like these small games. It's not nothing I'm going to ever really worry about deleting.
Life support.
Yeah.
Can't stand having a 120 gig game that I'm only going to play like once. What?
You remember when we was talking
Mm.
review stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Without even saying that, I stopped down there at Chris's. And this place right here on the corner that's so cool, I can't see things.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to get 6 weeks. So she said, then they finally called me on the 7th week and said, we got your estimate together. And she said, oh, I done had it done. She said, I jumped right on Google and I left them a bad review.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just listened, I didn't say that.
Well, you know, just like you having all those bad reviews, and all your bad reviews was he doesn't answer the phone. I've called him 50 times. Yada yada yada. You know, that kind of thing. I was like, holy crap, and I had to delete your thing.
That's all I'm talking about. Like,
Well, it's not the worst, but you don't want to see someone go, oh well, I've been ignored repeatedly. You only need a handful of reviews. They don't even have to be perfect, just good enough.
30 seconds remain. You walk the blade's edge.
So what kind of illegal activity can I do to make enough money to move out of my parents' house?
Systems charged with life support.
Sell some fee picks.
That's not illegal.
Well, they're not
mean,
yours.
That's funny because yeah, that's about the only illegal activity I wouldn't be willing to be doing. Sneaking around taking pictures of women. Nah, that's not me. Or scary, I don't know. But
This struggle goes on
I mean, we live in a
as you can
new society, man. Crime pays.
The void angels that roost in the
Let's
Zeranar
see.
are breaking into the undercroft. Repair the damage.
Casting building, got it land, blah, blah.
Globes of ambient void energy hover around you. Collect them to seal the breaches.
Right
Oh,
here.
my doctor told me that's right above us. Did I tell you my doctor admitted to scraping my rib cage?
No.
Like, because I told him, I said my side been hurting. I said only my side. I said if that didn't hurt, that you know, I wouldn't be in any pain. I'd be fine. I said I lift and pull and push, doesn't matter what I'm doing. I was like, why? And when I told him what side, he looked at me. He's like, oh, that's strange. He said, that's not. Well, he told me it's the bottom incision on the left. So they pull your gallbladder all the way through like my gut on the opposite side out instead of right where it is. I didn't ask him why. I was just like, I don't care. But he told me he was looking through the notes. He actually put it in my notes that he accidentally scraped it with the machine because he used this like fancy robot thing. And I asked him, I was like, "What'd you do? Did you like chip a chunk of my rib or something?"
Right.
He told me what it was is there's two muscles there. He tried to go in between them instead of cutting like one particular muscle and just going in. And he said that I don't have a lot of fat like right on my ribs. And he's like, man, accidents happen. That he just did it. And I was like, uh-huh.
Can you say that
Well-
one more time into this recording?
Right. Right. And I was sitting there thinking that, but then I was thinking, I mean, all in all, if I feel like he did do a good job for real. But that's just
God damn
crazy
it.
because if he had told me like when I woke up or told my mom, it would have been a different story because I've been dealing with this pain that's been driving me nuts.
Through the wall. Their
It's definitely been getting better.
greed. Do not allow that to happen.
Oh, he told me, he's like, you're not necessarily on any limitations. He said, I will say this, if it hurts to do anything, don't do it. That's your limitation. I was like,
Breach in the wall
okay.
may become a gaping wound. Thanks to you, that will not now happen. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. Crucibles. Bizarre contraptions left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental
There you go.
forces you wield. Locate a crucible.
These are all the wrong ones.
You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Marry electricity and heat amphors to create radiation.
The heck is all the energy? It's like a million dead bodies. And I've had like no energy like through this whole thing.
So, I have to worry
Probably
about
because that-
energy from my children.
Well, I probably would have been okay if I had more than 2 seconds to mess with my character. I don't know if I switched my build to the other thing that I had made. Need fire.
Finished. A new crucible hungers for elements. Whether on your weapons or in the crucible, toxin and cold amphors will create a
Do
viral
20. Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I fail.
Critical hit. Oh, I thought this was over.
No, we finished one.
Oh. I thought that was the second one. Okay.
We did find all the things, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Game pitched up a little bit. Weird.
Man, don't be surprised. You ought to, or out of blue, start having issues yourself. I think something's updated. Windows, Nvidia's, or somebody's done something. I wasn't having any issues really with anything until very recent. And I updated and rode back, and ever since I did that, everything just kind of got stupid.
Replicate these elemental combinations as you modify your weapons and warframes. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on?
Is it right behind us?
Yep.
I love it on this map. You start, and then every time I just run away. It's like right behind us. During combat. Nope. Sucks. That's pretty good.
Ooh, nice.
See, this map is full of energy. Oh, yeah, I didn't even really look at that game I bought. I don't know if it's probably not cross-play or anything.
I don't think so. I think it's in like the beta stages.
Man, no, I was looking at all these games that are on sale. It's like some of them aren't bad, but every game that I want is still like $40. Like I want that the name just slipped my mind. It's a PlayStation game. It's the where you're like a samurai.
No, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, that. I want that, and it's $40. I want it for $30. Like it's getting closer, and I
Yeah.
have a feeling it's gonna be a game where you play it like once, you do everything, you collect everything, and it's just not gonna be worth playing again. It just has that feeling. Kind of reminds me of like the new God of War games. It's like I feel like if you play God of War and you collect everything and you watch all the other cutscenes, there's no reason to play it again. Speaking of God of War, I bought God of War forever ago and still haven't played it. It's been installed on my computer forever.
Either one of them.
Just the first one, the first like new one,
Yeah.
and like the last one, it's on sale, but I think it's also $40. I bought the last God of War, I think, for like $25.
Yeah. Give it another year. Ragnarok be $20.
Yep.
Well, I enjoyed those games. But again, yeah, it's like a one and done. Like you could beat the entire game and feel like you did everything in like 30, 40 hours.
Well, yeah,
Mm.
because they give you that cinematic experience, that amazing storytelling. It's not a game designed solely for, the little knick-knack BS things that come with games like, play the game again where you're super fast or whatever, your weapons do more damage or whatever.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I prefer a more one and done game most of the time, just because you're getting a better story. And those like Uncharted, those games to me, they had a lot of the stupid gamey things I'm talking about. But to me, that was a one and done. It told a great story, and there's no reason to re-experience. Like Red Dead Redemption 2. That's another one. It's like I wouldn't want to play it again. Amazing game, like one of the best stories like ever when it comes to a game. but it's like you only want to. What was that really sad movie? Movies like if you've ever seen like Schindler's List, that kind of thing. It's like it's worth watching once, but no more than that. Because I mean, why you want to experience something so sad?
No. I still need to finish or actually play Red Dead. We made it more than 10 minutes into the game.
Oh man, Red Dead 2 was beyond phenomenal. But if you don't know the entirety of the story, do you know? Do you know what happens at the end?
Ooh.
Okay, then I don't. That's the whole point of playing it. So you play it, and there's multiple endings. But
Where all my shields go?
I don't know. That's a really phenomenal game.
And there's
What in the world? He's
a bunch
like
of games
broken.
I need to play.
Those are some of the games you should stream. I think it'd help you actually get through them if you stream them.
I gotta get back to my real job of grinding Warframe.
You know, the amount of time you put into the Warframe, you could have beaten every single game we're talking about 2 times over.
No.
Oh, for sure. What it is, and I feel it too. You're
Mindless.
addicted to the game. You're addicted to building this character. Because I don't know, I get the same sensation when I'm playing. It's like I want more. I want more weapons. I want more stuff.
You have an opportunity. Take it.
That's chasing me.
You have triggered its defensive precepts. Find where it has fled to. Now, strike while it's down.
So many enemies.
As support. Change your focus.
22.
My buddy?
What's 14 plus 22?
What's 14 plus 22?
Yeah, because I'm playing Baldi right now.
You're playing what?
Baldi on Fortnite. It's a parkour game.
Oh, okay. What does the math problem have to do with anything?
I have to collect all the books by doing the math problems.
Oh, so you're coming to me to cheat.
But I need 14 plus 22.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
You could do that.
Oh, no, I don't.
You do 14 plus 22, buddy. It's easy. Go write it down in your little book. Like, add it up. I don't want to cheat for you. I ran out of ammo.
Yeah, it's kind of hard if you don't write it down. At his age.
Well, he does, like, math, like, very quickly. Like, for a lot of things. But his is, like, the multiplicative, like, stuff. He'd be like, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. 32 plus 32 is 64. 64 plus 64 is 128. 128 plus 128 is 256. It just keeps going up like that, and it's like crazy. It does it like super quick.
Well, I was gonna say, you think he's maybe just memorizing the table really well?
I don't know if they
that's not-
do tables and stuff anymore. He just likes doing like the doubling effects.
That's good. And man, there's nothing to make you feel like you're really dumb, like a child's math. You know, nowadays it's like it's crazy easy. It's just they're making it different, and then which makes it difficult. than what we did when we were kids.
Right.
I remember looking at my nephew's stuff, and I was like, what is this? It was like in the 3rd grade or something. I was like, what? Well, I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. It was written in. It was like 2 tables stacked on top of each other, and it was supposed to be just regular like multiplication. And then he was like crossing and putting lines through it, and I was like, this looks like something the Japanese do.
Mm-hmm. Ammo. This might be done with this circuit. Then we might go play some Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I was thinking if you end up not doing really anything on the weekend, we could play that dumb game.
So we could try that right now if you want.
Nah. I think it's more of a mood. I got to be in the mood for something like that.
Yeah, well, this looks silly. Oh, hi, MBT. What's up, man? Yeah, like once we finish our circuit run, probably gonna go to Monster Hunter.
You do know that's the most streamed game at the moment, right?
Well, I'm sure it is. I think that's where my last follower came from, was when we were playing it on Tuesday. The follower that popped in, said nothing, didn't watch for more than 30 seconds, followed and left. Like, okay. Thanks for the follow, I guess.
Oh, I watched some actual gameplay though of it, and why can't we find one more person who has a decent computer who wants to play games?
What are you talking about? We found
Everybody-
MBT.
Well, he needs to buy the dumb game that we're gonna play on the weekend.
Yeah. It's been good, man. Just been going to work. And free time, I've been watching the Arrowverse. Been trying to catch up on all that since I've never watched any of it. So I've become consumed in it. Trying to watch it all in like the chronological order. Like to the point I have an Excel sheet that tracks what episode I'm on. Very stupid. I have no ammo. Oh, I did get ammo. Nice. I actually shoot stuff again. Yeah. But I blame TikTok. TikTok kept showing me clips of like the crossover events and whatever they called it, where like everybody swapped places. So I really wanted to see like how it played out. So I started over at the beginning, and now I'm up to season 4 of the Arrow and season 2 of Flash. Soon I get to start season 1 of something else. What was the next thing on that list?
Is it Superman?
No, Superman's not for a long time. Next up, yeah, so I watched Vixen, that weird little animated series.
I know nothing of Vixen.
Yeah, I don't really understand what its purpose was. It's like some African chick that had a necklace that allows her to like use the spirits of other animals, and it gives her that ability.
Oh, I know who she is.
Like she thinks of an elephant, and she gets the strength of an elephant or the speed of a cheetah or whatever.
You said that's animated?
Yeah, they're like 5-minute episodes.
Huh.
So season 1 took 30 minutes to like watch all of that.
She's like
That's the weight of an elephant.
an older Justice
Uh-huh.
League character.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, next up, once I get through episode 3 of season 2 of Arrow Flash and season 4 of Arrow, I get to watch the pilot for Supergirl.
Oh, I forgot about there. That's a whole lot of show.
Dude, there's a lot. It's all connected and convoluted and craziness.
But no, of Supergirl.
Do you have my do you have my
totally-
stream pulled up? Hey, look at this fucking Excel sheet that I found. I even took out a lot of stuff. I took out all the Constantine. I took out all the little spin-offs, like one-shot episodes. But like all the Arrow stuff, then Flash, then like the Vixen stuff. And it tells me how much time it takes. I have 23 days of Arrowverse.
Dude, that don't sound right. You should have like, I feel like there's 3 times as much as that.
I've currently watched 12% of it. I have 20 days left to catch up on.
All right. Look, this could be a whole thing for you. Why are you not writing a giant like thesis on this? Like, dude, I didn't give you my point of view on the Flash. I could probably write a book about
How much
why
you
it's
hate
awful, how awesome it was, and then how quick it went downhill, and why did they do the things that they did?
it. Did you guys see my spreadsheet?
Yeah, so I was looking at it.
Yeah. It's pretty insane. Like, it's cool. Like, I can check off the episodes I've finished or whatever. And I didn't realize that up until this point, there are some episodes that I was supposed to watch, like 2 episodes of Arrow, and then I go to 1 episode of Flash, and it's like 2 episodes of Flash, and then 1 episode of Arrow. Because I like looked at it quickly and like, okay, I gotta watch Flash first, then Arrow, then Flash, Arrow, keep alternating back and forth. And I watched like 1 episode. I was like, what the hell just happened? Isn't he like on another fucking island right now? And I realized I was supposed to watch like 2 back to back.
You're watching this on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling what I remember, because I don't really remember it too well, that the majority of where it told me I needed to like watch something else, I think it's right when the goofy flashpoint thing happens. Like it gave me like a black screen and with some text, and it told me to go do it.
Oh,
Now, what you just said, you just reminded me that a lot of those things happen, but it doesn't tell you, like the little things. So I think the whole idea is like when this show was coming out, it was supposed to be like, oh, I caught that on the other episode, or this and this, and how they interconnect. But that was like a really key point with the Arrowverse thing happening, or the Flashpoint. And I think that's why I just straight up was like, hey, you need to go watch this. Because that caught me off guard. Because like I said, I was going to watch the Flash, then watch Arrow.
Yeah, you're supposed to watch them like back and forth because they literally help each other in like their episodes. So there'll be an episode where Flash is fighting some like big supervillain or whatever, and then Arrow shows up to help him, but the Arrow's not wearing his normal outfit because he's currently doing the whole Ra's al Ghul thing. So it's like, why is your outfit different? And then there's episodes of Arrow where he just got like a new outfit that Cisco from the Flash made him. It's like, what's happening?
Well, see, I need you to follow through with all this, because you need to tell me why does he become like the god in this universe? Because I don't understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, and if you watch all the Flash, I want to know, do you feel the same that I felt? Like there was moments in it that were so cool, like I forgot the name of it, but it's basically Necros from Warframe. He is essentially a not crypt keeper, a Reaper. So like but he looks like the Flash, and I think he comes after you if you mess with time or something. But he shows up, and I was like, that's so cool. There's so many moments that were so cool, and then they made it super flippin' lame. Like, how do you build something up that was like, wow, that's awesome, and then just destroy it with lameness?
Yeah.
It just happens so many times. And if they could take certain moments
That is the really hard one. This
and just
time.
make them more
29
mature, it would be great.
plus 25.
Buddy,
This is the last.
break it down and make it easier, buddy.
No.
What's 20 plus 20?
4.
Good job. All right, so you got the big numbers out of the way. Now all you gotta do is worry about what's 9 plus, you said 5? 29 plus 25? What's 9 plus 5, buddy?
I don't-
What's 10 plus 4?
14.
There you go. What's 14 plus 40? Run away. Okay. Go ahead.
I believe I heard the moment it clicked in his head, the little giggle.
Yeah, it all just comes down to like breaking it down and making it simpler for himself.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to replace this with Nourish?
But I'm just saying, it's nice when a kid's like, oh, I get it. And you're like, ah, finally.
Right. What? Stop typing. Damn it. It's not how you spell Nourish. Uh-oh. Oh, then you. Oh my god. Am I just retarded? N-O-U.
Some days.
Oh. I clicked on incomplete. That makes sense.
You want to know what's annoying?
That you don't
The
have the
default.
helmet.
Oh my god, I forgot. Now the default color on my computer turned to red after I reinstalled Windows 11 instead of blue. I'm not reinstalling anything. I don't care.
Yeah, you gotta go in there and set the memory mode for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's going to make me download that program again, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I like it. All I wanted to do is to light up, just because now I know when I look at it. I'm pretty sure if the pump died, that light would go off, and that's really all I wanted. I didn't really care about the light, the fans lighting up. Just knowing that pump is on, it kind of makes me feel good. Ooh.
Terra.
What?
Helma. I don't know what this is. The camera. Maybe I click the flowers. Alright, let's get through this real quick and abandon these people after like 2 runs.
Is that all we need?
Pretty much. We're on level 9. I'm not sure how far we have to go.
What sucks is I actually have a resource booster this time around. It gave it to me when I logged in.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I really, now that I know, I should get 2, right? Orkin cells if I run that mission.
Is it a resource drop chance booster or a resource booster?
A booster. Not the one that I think it said gives me 2 or whatever.
Yeah, then you would. If it's a drop chance, then that's not what you wanted.
Cool.
their alchemy, to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible.
Respect. Still extra slash. Sure. Flamethrower deals slash damage. Where is the crucible? There it is.
Liberate the necessary amphors.
I feel like you keep getting the Naros. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking that every time I get him, I mean, I don't even have time. I don't even need a weapon. I know I'm using them too much, but I do actually like the frame.
Well, the problem being is the fact that you have to put real mods and weapons on it, so you're not even doing anything. You're just carrying stuff around in a tornado.
Oh, I got all my good mods on.
Did you get the, well, not now, but did you get the melee weapon like set up to go with it?
Well, no. I mean, I don't even have this one.
I don't know, but I'm saying like
But
your normal like setup. You need a melee weapon
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, my
drives.
my normal stuff is set up pretty decent. What I need to do now is I need to Forma or whatever. I need to fix the alignments of the mods. Maybe once on I think 2 different mods I have that let me boost them higher.
Yeah. See, now that I actually own Steinax, I can put that augment on him to where I get the overguard.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I have so many like things in the oven just cooking right now, just waiting like a couple days.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
You need organ cells, and you'll have a lot of stuff ready to go. My login bonus today was organ cells. A whole 2 of them.
Yeah, that was mine the other day.
Chemical science remain unbroken.
Burn! Oh yeah, I guess we gotta do like 4 or 5 rounds.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. No time to rest. Already
Ooh. Sacrifice some weapon damage to increase your ability, strength, and power. My ability strength should increase.
Your tornado
Yeah.
and your little scarabs.
Scarab. Oh yeah.
Sure.
the enemy musters
Casting abilities, armor, sure.
And dude, yanking these people from like a mile away, they're like so far away. Holy crap. I need to figure out how to do that on my normal one.
Right.
Now.
Your resolve is being tested.
Mhm.
Falter. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough
I'm
stands.
curious where my like overguard caps out at on Stynax.
I was just sitting here thinking how high it was for you not to be Dante.
He's not dying.
Has been
Yeah, I think it only goes up to like 35,000.
only for now. Will you lay
Just gives us one hit when we get farther in. Wow.
Paradox has drawn void
What jump?
to besiege the Undercroft. Undo what their claws have done.
Whatever.
Or Duviri may fall to something worse even than Thrax. Globes of ambient void energy hover around you. Collect them to seal the breaches.
Another one over here. Nice.
Well, I think it's impossible for me to run out of energy.
No.
I hate how when you're in tornado mode, you don't pick up anything at all. Not even the little rep things that are yellow.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Should just be a built-in vacuum.
The rupture is closed.
Well,
Paradox
I kind of understand not picking up everything, but if it's the whatever they're called, the rep ones, that should. I don't even need to suck it up. I'm just literally on it, and then I have to get out of tornado mode to pick it up.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. The enemy has been held at bay. Congratulations are in order.
4 more, I guess.
Later.
Maybe. They start getting a little bit more as we go on. Like worth a little more. Which kind of sucks because I feel like I have a decent little combo going on. Like nearby enemies are affected by cold. My weapons still slash damage. I'm using Ignis Raids, which is fire. I do more damage to enemies that are afflicted by cold.
There's no reason for us to actually stay after we get it complete, is there?
Not really. It's like
Me-
bonus rewards, I think, for every level past 10, but it's not really
No.
worth it, I don't think. But
I
who
think on
knows?
these maps we should get more stuff, materials, and that kind of thing. Like when you get up into 1,000, we should be getting more.
Yeah. I still think like
How about-
our idea before like would be awesome. Where there's different maps and every map that you play on with different enemies, like you're collecting materials from those planets.
Exactly.
This
Dude,
way
I'd
we
just be
can
happy to
farm
get
this
an Orchid
forever.
Cell. I was just an Orchid Cell or two running this would make me very happy.
The spark of victory has been struck.
I wish you could get Pathos clamps. Like it's part of the
Or
Deviri.
that-
Why can't we just get the Pathos clamps from this? Like the Pathos clamps only come from the Deviri experience. I need so many Pathos clamps.
I'm kind of feeling the same way about doing this, running this a million times as I have about Destiny, man. It's like it's the same thing.
Yeah, this whole Deviri
Change it.
thing was like an awesome idea. Like it was well executed, but it hasn't been maintained.
Yep.
It was awesome when it came out. Like cool, like something different, something unique. Like every run's gonna be its own little like roguelike. Cool. But once you've seen all the doors, it's kind of like what's the point?
But then again, it's like, what would be so difficult about changing the map around a little bit, putting the main enemy in a different spot, anything just to change it up.
Give me different assassinations, not just a jackal every time.
Exactly.
Clark, look at the name of this gun.
The pump and dump.
Let me guess. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're dual wielding a SMG and a shotgun.
Holy crap.
Uh-oh.
Mostly was just entertained by the name because I'm very mature.
That's
Yes.
Fortnite for you.
It's supposed to be a children's game.
I'm just sitting here thinking about kids talking about it. Man, that combo, the pump and dump's great.
Right.
And best part is when they go to school, half their teachers don't know what they're talking about. So
Well, most of these kids, they know exactly what it is because someone has told them, their older brother or whatever. And then, yeah. Mhm.
Come on. Oh.
Get yourself a different one.
So now my shots do corrosive slash frost. Oh yeah, I forgot when I reload, I get electric. So corrosive frost slash electric, fire, and cold. And I get more damage for every status effect on an enemy.
Man. As much as I really, really, really wish we could just ride this out. I'm joking. I really want some Orkin cells.
Okay, well, you farm Orkin cells. I'll continue the campaign on Monster Hunter.
I think that's a good idea. It's also giving you now I think about it, a huge boost. Because now you get to get all the double materials when I hop back on.
Right.
So now I need you to make another profile. Start over completely.
Let you double dip.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I'm not hurting for any particular material in that game.
Most of the stuff I don't really care about right now because it's all just base leveling. Like once we get further in and get to the artisan like stuff, which I don't think you get to until you finish the main campaign anyway. That's when like double dipping would be beneficial.
Can I sidebar that if we were gonna name two guns that you're using at the same time, shouldn't we have called it like the DP?
Well, that'll be the next set of guns they release. It'll wink at you every time you pick it up.
Good thing. Seems more appropriate than pump and dump if it's gonna be two guns.
Well, you pump the shotgun and you dump the SMG.
Right?
I'm sure that's their argument of why they named it that too.
Does Fortnite have independent triggers when it comes to dual wielding weapons? Like when you have
Yep.
Yeah, so when you have the dual wield weapon, one trigger controls one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. This makes me miss Halo too. Like the true OG to dual wielding.
I still think Halo would actually be popular if the Master Chief Collection didn't run and play like crap.
Yeah.
I know for the most part they fixed it, but that wasn't good enough. Come on, people.
Don't you guys know how well it works if I find somebody to pump and dump on?
No. There's some
I haven't
victims.
found anybody.
I was just thinking about like, does Fortnite have like a what's that audio
Huh?
called? Like, can you scream at people who kill you, or is that just in Call of Duty?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's just in Call of Duty. But I was just sitting there thinking how funny it'd be a kid screaming, "Stop pumping and dumping me!"
That's when I'm sure a bunch of 20s and 30s would yell back. That's what I did to your siblings.
Mm.
Mhm. For sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah, proximity chat. Yeah.
Yeah, proximity chat. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, I don't think Fortnite has proximity chat. I think it's only on like Call of Duty and other titles like that. Which I feel
Speaking
like
of those,
that repo game, I think that's all built around that. That's why their little heads bounce around and move
Yeah.
when they're talking.
yeah, I noticed that too, and I was thinking, well, we're already talking. I didn't really have any intentions of it. I don't know if there's like actual multiplayer where we could just hit and anybody would join us, but because I don't think I really want that. I was just hoping that the little mini puzzles and stuff that I was seeing are somewhat enjoyable. Like it looked like one of them, the enemy comes in, it's all goofy looking, and like he blows up if you touch him. You have to throw stuff at him, but if you get near him, he explodes. You know, just little stuff like that.
The entire game just looks like brain rot to me.
Hey, I saw that clip, and I now realize what it was. They were just playing the audio from Dragon Ball Z, and now I know how they did it. And the little character was like kicking and screaming on the ground, and he was like screaming like Goku. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, we'll see how awful it is.
Well, you have to beat the game with me. So we got to get to the end, whatever that might mean. I know TikTok kept showing me videos of people picking up. Like I don't understand how their bodies work. Like either you get hurt and then you shrink or something. Maybe I don't know. But they kept picking up their like partners and dumping them in a toilet and killing them,
Enemies are assaulting your
or throwing them off a cliff.
extractor charge expended.
That last one I sent you, where he was backing up and he backed through a door and he like fell through a hole in the floor.
Under attack.
I don't know.
Lost.
I don't think it's just a brain rot game. I think the character design is just very simplistic because they don't know how to make anything that looks like a person.
Sorry, gang. Done.
Raspberry shampoo got it.
No, dang. I didn't realize it did 51% of the damage. Just throwing spears at everything.
I was just zipping around. I don't know if I even killed anything.
Let's claim this so I can be done. Still pass for the day. Shall return on Sunday.
The game has 23,000 reviews and it's overwhelmingly positive.
Makes no sense.
It can't be just brain rot. There's more to it. All right. Get out of my party. Okay, what planet was it again? Was it Saturn?
Teeth? Yeah, teeth.
All right. I'd like to get, if I could get like 10 more, I'd be happy.
At least you can craft one thing.
Well, I got like 20 I got 10 or so the other day. But now I actually have a. Where is my gun at?
I have 131.
Ah, dude. Like, I loaded into the map and I couldn't shoot my gun.
MBT said it's kind of like Lethal Company and Content Warning, where you just kind of play just to mess around with friends.
Never played either one of them, but
Neither have I.
I kind of know what Lethal Company is. I've watched enough of it. But I figured that's what they were ripping off. And I don't know. I saw $10 and I thought, man, if I even got 10 hours out of it with you and you didn't want to like blow your brains out, be a good deal.
No.
Just something different. Plus, with it being in whatever, it's not fully out, maybe they'll actually update it and add new stuff. Yeah, 2 orchid cells.
Yeah, that's what I was. You kept sending me all these TikToks about it, and it's like, this is the type of game that's fun with friends. You need the friends to make it fun.
I think a friend is good enough.
Follow me.
Like, look, everything I sent you was literally just like,
Ride with you. This way.
as you said, friends, but they're picking on each other. I don't want to play the game with someone picking on me, throwing my character off a cliff, that kind of crap.
Yes, there were homes.
Okay, it just gave me 4 organ cells.
But then
Nice.
the wraith ruined everything.
Yeah,
Sure,
could just do that every time. I'll just keep doing it.
we just have to
Well,
find them.
Sad to report the pump and dump's about as enjoyable as you would think it would be. And
Almost
by that, I mean, it's not.
about as enjoyable as it is in real life.
Oh, don't make me laugh. It hurts.
Tashin, it's me. I'm home. Tashin, Tashin, are you here?
The MBT came to watch gameplay of Monster Hunter, but little does he know, just nothing but cutscenes.
Of Nata throwing rocks at demon monsters
Mhm.
while you get murdered. That would be hilarious, though. Is like every cutscene led into a scene where the NPC is trying to get you killed.
I told it to change. Stupid thing.
4 organ cells? Does that mean I just got 8 from this one spot?
I did what you said. I stayed strong.
Silly game.
You were right about people. These are my friends.
I updated the title, but didn't update the game.
Oh no. There's an update, huh?
No, like the stream title didn't update.
Oh.
The stream title updated, but the stream game didn't update.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert.
Remember I told you they were going to update
Here crossed the
and,
desert.
like as you said, get rid of all the...
You made
Dude.
that trek alone?
More. I found over 10 organ cells so far.
Idea there were other people
Keep going.
Holy.
Get yourself like 100 of them, so you won't have to worry about this for a little while.
Well, this is... yeah, exactly. This is only one run, though. Like, holy crap, man.
See, that's why I paid for the Prime Resurgence, so I get that resource drop booster for 90 days. It's well worth the
know what?
money.
I need to just... But I got this for 12 hours. I need to just play for 12 hours.
A Rathlos.
Alright.
Please, you have to save him.
We will.
Take Not out of camp.
Got it.
What is that?
You will listen to Kratos.
Stupid mini map. I think the game is absolutely freaking out because there's so much stuff spawning on this map right now.
Okay. Let's switch to the bow.
Crystal exploded. Must have been from contact with its breath.
Oh my god, I bet you I've just collected 30 Orkin cells on this one map. I just found 4 more.
The Reddit never wrong. So it was a good place for him.
I've ran this like 150 times and only got one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's more.
It's gonna eat my butt.
It looks angry.
Stuck on the edge. Let me out.
Alright. How many did I get? Crazy curious. That's it. Oh my bullcrap, dude. I only got 18.
Oh. I don't know what happened. The dragon murdered me. It's only like the second time I've died in this game.
It's not like any
Maybe
rabbit
the third time. They beat me up.
Don't worry, we'll get him next time.
I think I've died 3 times.
How do I change my codings? Where did it go?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yeah, I need a. Much as I don't want to. I need to grind this out. I need it to not be a problem again. And now, it's like I'm gonna have to start looking all over the map. I didn't know there was that many possible I could pick up.
Creepy dragons like on a cliff.
Are you on a new part of the map yet?
Yeah, I think so. Seems new.
Do you know how many like new sections there are?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Man, I didn't find any extra this time.
This ought to put a dent in it.
How do I find that many? Really?
Gosh dang it. Why can't I attack? What's happening?
Ah, the keypad.
I'll be fine. I got it covered.
Oh wow,
I'll just hop off.
my disappointment is immeasurable.
Didn't get as many that time.
Just the bosses. I got 2. I don't understand how there were so many last time. Dude, it was like every room had a thing that I could pick up.
Ow. Ow.
The monsters are fighting each other. Another monster's horning in.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
I just remembered something. I didn't change my stupid air support things.
Or
Or did
just
I?
find all the stuff. It should still be saved from the last time we did it, right?
I think I changed it. I mean, I can activate it, but it ain't showing me anything.
There might not be any secret things to find. Like, it didn't show you where the organ cells are. It shows you where like the hidden stuff is.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, guess I'll just get my hopes up. Someone found me some Orchid's house.
Freaking dragon, man.
I bet if I was there, you wouldn't be dying.
Just so it has something to look at.
Yeah. Distraction.
Ow.
Is that not essentially like multiplayer though? Like one person's a distraction and the other person, gets to do majority of the damage.
Right, one person gets to actually enjoy the game.
Right.
So it makes you feel like a badass because you're able to knock through all your combos without getting knocked down.
Right. Okay.
Come on. Should have died. Lame. Give me the honey. Oh. I don't think it'll let me capture it because it wants me to slay it. Drink the potion.
People probably hate me every time I get in one of these matches so far. Taking my sweet time looking.
Oh my gosh, turn around.
I keep getting anything over 5 per match. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Damn.
Wait, I just got 6. Got me thinking about making stuff. I need to see what I even need to be looking at.
Murder. Minimap shows something. Business below me. Whatever.
Oh man, I need some of those. Well, yeah, this is still a resource. The Thrax.
The Luithrax? Like plasms?
Yeah, well, the plasms. That should double that, right?
Yeah. Is it the white ones or the yellow ones?
The white ones, like I need for the gun. The Alternox, I want to make that.
Yeah, that only comes from the 2 missions on Lua. They're the conjunction survival missions. Usually they have like the Omni fissures on them.
Saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you. I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me 100 Orkin cells, and then I'm gonna swap over
Not
to that
so we came to help
Thrax
and investigate
stuff.
the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing?
If you do the conjunction survival missions, there's a level 30 mission one, and there's like a level like 70 mission one. Both of them drop the same things, but stay for 20 minutes. Give that 20 minutes, you get a chance to get the Varuna like parts and blueprint. And every 5 minutes is when the Thrax show up for you to kill them to get the Luithrax plasms.
All right, well that makes sense. I was about to say I don't know about that.
Like they only show up at the end of every like 5-minute wave. But if you stay for 20 minutes, then you get a chance to get one of the pieces to Varuna. And you also get a Sarfang like weapon from there, and one other weapon. Like all the parts for all those drop from there. Like I was able to finish my Varuna last night. The crafter.
I don't even know if I have any of her pieces.
Probably not, because you haven't done a 20-minute survival.
It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years.
Close word, bro.
I began to deeply lament my error, condemning searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Why? Why was I the only one to escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you.
I don't understand how to fight this
And now
General
I know
Sargeras.
I chose
Like, I know his spots open up, but how do you make his spots open up? Just what, wait, I think, until he does it?
I don't remember who that is. Did it do with the hammer? And the
Well, it's the assault or the assassination for the for what I'm doing at the moment. Like, when you shoot him, he takes no damage. Then a spot on his back or shoulder opens up. I just don't know if it's the open up the spots. Do I even need to shoot him, or do I just need to wait until he does it? Because by the looks of it, all I got to do is wait.
yeah, I can't remember. I think I know one of the assassination guys, you have to wait for him to slam his hammer, and then when he slams his hammer, his pipes become accessible to like shoot, but they're only like weak when his hammer is slammed.
Oh, see, he does a fire attack, and he does so many effects. I can't tell what he's doing. Like, right now, he's literally glowing white. I can't.
Why did it do this to our village?
See, now I can see it.
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me.
Want to murder more things. These people talk too much.
Keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons.
You don't like Nata?
It was known as the capital of Iberia.
All those funny TikToks. So every time he opens his mouth, I just want to throw him off a cliff. It's like, yeah. Yeah, he's annoying.
Just skip.
That's incredible.
Yes, the people of Iberia had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Iberia fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
Like, how's my character look the most detailed out of all the characters in the cutscene? Like, everybody looks all fuzzy and grainy, and like my custom character is like the only one that doesn't look all fuzzy and grainy.
Honestly, I think there's some graphical settings that messes with it lowers the quality in the cutscene.
I can't believe how
I might also be getting that mixed up with Final Fantasy VII, so don't know.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, everybody else looks all like grainy and fuzzy kind of, and like my character just looks normal.
After the fall of Iberia, the keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy.
Like, every now and then they look really good, but sometimes they look like they're from a GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Have you had the game look like a potato yet?
Not quite.
Remember those? I think you sent me some TikToks, and it was like there was like the characters had no faces and stuff. They were like just all their textures were all smeary looking. I've had that happen a few times, and then it's like poof, they look perfect. You know, it's not even a slow progression of loading the character. Just they're just as they should be.
Wait, then who are the keepers?
as much as I enjoy like my custom armor being displayed in cutscenes, they really should just have like a cutscene armor that you could wear. Just like simple stuff instead of your character looking all like goofy and whatever armor you have equipped.
Yep. You don't like looking like a I don't know, a male stripper.
Yeah. Well, am I flaming?
I don't even know where to begin.
I don't understand their design choices for half of them.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call
Like, it would be more manly looking to just run around butt naked on than run around with half that stuff that they have you to.
Wyvern milk produced.
Kuva Guardian.
Deep underground.
What?
In the heart of Wyveria, there is a
How's there a Kuva Guardian on this?
It houses something we
At the beginning of the mission, they'll be there before you like touch the console.
The Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how
the white mother.
Where is
Nope, damn it.
Oh. I have ran this at least.
To smack something.
I pushed it 20 times just recently, and this is the first time I've seen a Kuva Guardian.
Finally.
What?
Let me punch something. Nope. Gotta talk to more people.
So you're the travelers who helped Nata. Tell me, is the Everforge still out there? Does the downpour still occur?
Downpour.
All right. See you later.
It's
Raid for
wild.
stuff.
There will be no cells on the map. Like, not even one. I haven't found one on this map yet. But the last map had, like, sticks.
Right. You got like 18
And that
at
one map.
time.
Yeah. Like, that's a little, it's a little inconsistent.
Check back in every meow and again.
It's time I showed you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go? I was going to tell
Everyone seems
the place I'm taking before it is a
Shocking. Just let me punch something.
I wonder how deep this goes.
I'm almost afraid to find out.
Monsters that serve people.
There's no way there are monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
Soon enough, you will see for yourselves just what the Guardians are.
Dude, you are so slow. Oh, we found their nest.
You're not saying that.
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures they called guardians. To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Seriously?
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement to function. Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Doshagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two, they live indefinitely, and therefore have no need to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell, the
He'll
Guardians
die when I bonk him on the face with a hammer.
years when they began to awaken. This place place is rich in wyvern milk. They have all the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkveld escaped to the outside world.
The Guardians were modeled after existing monsters.
Okay, I am gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back.
Arkveld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different. Arkveld awakened, attacked the village, and fled. Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Tashin, out there, I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks they can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkveld. All it wanted was to be free. And I don't know which of us is worse.
Nata, if things were different, you wouldn't have this unique perspective. But you do.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you.
You really do take after your father. Not,
Is your father a whiny baby too?
our people was particularly important. That pendant has a very unique function. The energy of Wyveria. Come. You will see.
This person is still in my party after all that time.
So our mounts are guardians?
What?
I don't know, like they found a whole bunch of the what they call guardians and cocoons, and they popped out of the cocoons and they looked just like our little secrets.
They always making something complicated. Can't just simply be a lizard horse or whatever it is.
I'm not sure if that's what they actually are or not. It just looks just like them. I wasn't really paying attention. Nada started crying. Stop listening.
Yeah, they did a really good job at making really a handful of characters that are almost rage-inducing by the way they look and how they talk.
Hey, get out of there!
Leave me alone, I'm trying to eat my dinner. I dodged that. Well, that doesn't seem fair. Maybe I should have upgraded my armor. That's hitting really hard now. With all those armor spheres, yeah, upgraded. Oh Jesus!
Figured it was a matter of time before that one thing shows up. I haven't upgraded any of my stuff. I just keep making whatever kind of looks cool.
Come on.
Oh, dude, $1 for a monster. Pussy energy drink. That didn't last very long, by the way. I remember seeing it at a gas station. I was like, man, why would you release something and name it that? Like, you're setting yourself up for failure.
But that was in England though.
Oh, dude, they were in America. Also, they were everywhere actually for all of like 5 minutes. But
Ow.
yeah.
What? Welcome. Poke the wounds.
What sucks is I keep getting into this this match while they're fighting the boss. So I'm like missing that whole first part of the game.
Damn. Oh, that's the anime attack. Looking the wrong direction.
We need to find Nata. I'll get the others.
Be careful.
Nata!
It's enough to temporarily.
Tashine! You're okay! We were so worried.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
And these? Wow.
I am once again in your debt. Thank you. The strength you possess, it is...
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
Yes, it was feeding. It's unprecedented.
Be nice if I could do something with these Ember systems or Ember blueprints I keep getting.
Can it
Yeah.
still be considered a guardian? And if not, what is it?
I don't understand why they don't make everything tradable.
This has never happened before.
I guess, like in a way, it makes kind of sense. Because if the regular frames were tradable, then you'd have absolutely no reason to buy the regular frame from like the market for the extreme markup prices. Because why would you spend 250 platinum on the like base frame? Like, because you can buy a complete set of like the prime frames for like 80 platinum typically.
Well, I'd just like to see.
No keeper dares make the journey.
I don't need to be able to trade it.
Let's go.
You know, just let I say me, us, let anyone take your stuff and turn it into something beneficial in some way.
Yeah, other than
It's not
credits.
just,
I know they can.
yeah, other than credits, not just, yeah, that. Like, I'd like to,
I'm going with them.
so I think on planets, you should be able to trade it in. I mean, heck, for Rhett.
Need to know.
Especially the
But maybe
planet that
make-
it comes from, like the assassination, like from them. Like you should be able to give it back to them, like or something.
Yeah, but they could make it a little more difficult where you have to turn in, say, an entire frame.
Agreed. Let's regroup
That'd
at the
be
Keeper's Village.
be okay with me because at the moment I could make, I think, Ember like 10 times now. Something is really wrong with this game I'm in at the moment. Super lagging.
Everyone, I'm told the Allharkin lives in a village in the peaks called Suja. However, the only path there from the Ice Shard Cliffs is frozen over and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
Well, we're in luck then. Astrum unit got in touch. And it sounds like they've built a base camp in that secret place Rove showed us.
And what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
Mission 3 complete.
They might have info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Hey,
Ah, dang it.
anything catch your eye?
Oh. I keep getting in here too where they kill him before I like get to it. And I lose track of where I need to be to actually pick up the Orkin cell.
Uh,
180, huh? Looks like I'm making me a new sword. Divinity. Don't know what affinity is. This one has more affinity.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Can I make a new bow too? Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm at 70.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Anything catch your eye?
need to do this event.
Yeah, they're pretty quick. Guardian Secret. Don't have enough to make a full set. So that's pretty cool though. That one looks really cool. I have enough to make this one now. One horn. 2 horn. 2 tentacle. Yeah.
Ready to get to work? Alright, perfection. I'm ready to work. Perfection. Perfection.
Uh-oh. Goes. Black screen for 10 seconds.
Alrighty. Perfection. Perfection.
Yay, man, full set. I don't know what the skill was. Deals moderate additional damage while Resiment skill is active. Temporary increase of attack power. Affects melody. Affects the effect. What is a resentment? Resentment skill? What is a resentment skill? Resentment. You stuck when you have recoverable damage, the red portion of your health gauge. Okay. Now, can't upgrade my sword because I have materials. Guess the same thing for the bow. Should level up.
Look good. I'm ready to work. Ready to get to work? Look good. Look good.
Hi, Teddy.
Hi.
You doing?
I'm playing Fortnite after I actually, guess what? On
What?
the new pass, it came on March 11th.
Anything catch your eye?
I need 1, 2, 3,
You're looking to make an
4,
impression.
5, 6, 7, 8 more things. And I'm halfway on the last thing. Come
Wow.
on.
Can't change color of
Indicator?
armors.
Yeah. I can't believe that. I'm just 8 more away
How do
from.
I put decorations in?
What are we
Do you want to play this game where it has 3 reloads of your characters? I can see your character right now. I can beat it.
Dude, he didn't drop an Arkansas. How's that possible?
I always said.
Here, Teddy, go to the other channel. Go to the second channel.
Don't remember how to put in the gems. Where it be the decorations? I can view them, sell them, How do I insert them? It has to be a Gemma.
8:40, so we can.
Can view and sell decorations. Forge and upgrade armor. I want to forge it. It says it has no decorations. How do I put the decoration in the thing? I can put 4 gems in this armor. Just don't know how to put the gems in the armor. Is it? Aha! Found it! Fire, handy, slugger. I don't really have enough gems that it's really gonna matter. I'm just gonna put one of everything. Oh. Some stuff only goes in weapons. Some stuff goes in everything. Okay. Weapon sharpness. Very good.
You are going to hate this game.
Huh?
Yeah.
That game I bought me and you.
You're trying it now?
I was like, man, my ADD is killing me. I can't run that a million more times. I don't understand why they went in the direction of Nintendo 64 graphics. Oh, it does have a single player.
Alright. Starting to actually get somewhere. Alright. Now I've fully upgraded all my stuff. I'm a boss. Now I gotta figure out where I need to go. Talk to Olivia in the Ice Shard Cliffs. So that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas that we have unlocked.
Oh crap!
Get jump scared.
I can't believe it got me. It looks like total dirt. Oh, he freaking shot me in the face.
You're not the cat I want to talk to. Where's the other cat? The one that gives me rations and food.
Alright.
Might not be here.
Holy crap. Dude loaded me into the game.
Why can't we buy 2?
All yours. Take care out there. Take your time and browse. All right, we're here.
We need to be able to make rank bombs and crafting and traps for the trapping monsters. Need the electric trap. And need tranquilizer. Yeah, shock trap. Not thunderbugs. Trank bombs. The other one. Super perishable.
Oh yeah, the 30 seconds I played that game, I was just opening doors and I found a cup in a box, and I picked it up. As soon as I turned around, the NPC said, "Hey," and like, I don't know, it freaked me out, and then he shot me in the face.
Why wouldn't it let me?
I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Why can't I craft this? Guess that's not in there. It's silly. Okay. Alright. Need to murder something with my new stuff.
Hey, look who's here. We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine.
My character, like the way he looks, reminds me of that character from Ready Player One. The one that the dude from Deadpool like played, the first Deadpool. His character, what was his name?
Oh yeah. The big like hole or skull in his chest.
Yeah. That's what my character looks like. So it reminds me of.
That's pretty cool.
Perhaps we should contact the local expert.
I actually really like that movie.
Yeah.
We bumped into a very verbose Wadwad while investigating the cliffs.
Made me read the book. And
I don't know how to read.
I read.
I'll take you to where he is.
You could listen to a book.
I tried listening to the Game of Thrones books. I couldn't make it through it.
Nah, I couldn't listen to that either. Will Wheaton, he does the audiobooks for Ready Player One.
No.
Yeah, he does a decent job. But second book, man, it's like at the end of the movie, he splits it and everything's great. You're like, "Aw," but it makes sense, you know, because I mean the most profitable and most, you know, ability to change the world is in your hands. If you split it up, seems like it'd be easier. It all made sense. I like the ending. The second book, if I remember right, it was just like everybody's life fell apart. It's like I didn't want to read that.
Yeah. My biggest problem with like reading is the fact that I just don't have an imagination, so just word on page to me. Like, I can't envision the world that they're trying to describe. Apparently, it's an official disease, the aphantasia thing. So
You have told me that once before, and I can't see. My imagination is so insane that I can't comprehend not being able to see that vision when you read something.
yeah, like I read it and that's it. I just read it. Like people tell you, like picture an apple in your head and like what color is the apple? Blah blah blah. Like nothing. It's blank. This static, blank, nothing.
Alright, let's see.
Well,
Didn't see that.
I wonder. I guess you wouldn't be
If you like
capable
that better, we
of
can
having.
talk about it.
I guess maybe you could have ADHD, because like I find myself borderline daydreaming to the point I lose track of like everything. I'll be staring at the wall and have lived an entire life in my head, and the past 10 minutes it's horrible though when you're trying to do something like just anything. Driving, the amount of times I've went somewhere and like fallen into a daze and before I know it, I've passed my exit. You know, I hate it because I'm thinking about something I don't need to be thinking about.
Yep, I can't do that.
Well,
Let's live in the moment.
But is it though?
There's no way.
Yeah.
Our sacred can probably make it, but
The beast
well,
is
okay, you say that. Do you dream?
Yeah.
See, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Because
So like,
I
is your like your thoughts like whenever you envision something, is it as clear as like your dream? Is that what's like in your head?
yeah, but normally it is so. Like, man, a lot of times I wake up and I feel like when I wake up, I'm not awake. Because what I was dreaming was so, like, real feeling that it doesn't feel like I'm awake. I hate it. And I've had the same dream 1,000 times over, and I'm literally in a little house on the beach, sitting on the back porch, or in the kitchen sometimes, and I have a laptop. And I'm just on the laptop, looking out the window.
Your dream to be out of your parents' house.
Yeah, that's what I've come to the conclusion, but why do I keep having the same flipping dream? It feels like I'm, you know, tripping. But it's always like, I'm not living it up. I'm just, and it's not like I'm an old man or anything. It's just sitting there on a laptop. And I love that the laptop is never a particular laptop. It's just like a silver nothing special. It's not a gaming laptop or anything like that. But yeah, man, I've woke up and thought I was smelling salt. You know, like thought the ocean was right there. It's awful. And the only time I ever get to experience anything with the ocean, it's Meth Head City in Florida.
Right.
If you stop, okay.
We might be able to set up a pop-up camp.
And you're
Worth a
valid
try.
for me.
Anything's better than staying out here.
I was trying to say it's
You know, I think I'd like to be in Maine,
We can't go any further
somewhere up
while it's around.
north a little bit on the ocean,
I believe this.
where I could just like walk down to town and pick up some lobster or something like right there.
Camp set up in no time.
Some you know, crab and lobster, you know, town that's usually up there. I think I'd enjoy that more than Florida.
Yeah.
Finally in a group of people who are running this over and over and over instead of leaving immediately.
Don't fight this big thing.
Go for the head and forelegs first. Let's do this. If anyone's got my back, I know it's you.
My map isn't working right. Just said my pet died, and it's all the way up there with the boss. 300 meters away from me. How is my pet fighting the boss and I'm not there?
Frozen? No.
Bunch of stuff up here too.
Wow. Alright. Move.
Oh, you stupid god.
I don't know. Shitbox.
Our attacks aren't having any effect. Let's try aiming somewhere else.
Come on, man. For real? Every time I move, I get frozen.
On purpose, or is the game falling apart?
No, I'm just a giant monster. Whoop my ass.
I'm sorry, but it's 9 o'clock. If you go brush your teeth, look, if you go brush your teeth now, yes, because
Now it'll be easier to target those bridges on his back.
I go brush your teeth.
Power up, activate. My sacred.
You okay?
What you have?
I'm going to school.
Oh, I'm not eating that one.
Jeez, how many rations do I need?
Okay. What in the F? I know I just got like 6 orphan cells, but it only gave me 2.
Boo. All the frost. Roll. Fuck, man. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Get out of the way.
Somebody liked my Popeyes review on Google Maps. I love it. They just opened up this Popeyes and it already has a 2.8. Like it's been open for a month.
It's that bad.
Well, I don't know if it's racist to say this, but when I went, they had us wait. They said pull the first window, and man, it was at least 6 cars. And I mean, it's easy. And they had the windows down. I could just notice every one of them were black. Everyone inside was black. I was the only white people there, and they're like, told us pull up and wait. Like I said, I didn't think anything of it. 15 minutes passed, maybe more, and all I ordered was chicken strips. That's it. It wasn't on special. And then I'm watching Carve Cargo. I didn't want to say or think they told the white people to go up, but that's really what it felt like. Because when you see 6, 7 cars go, it's like, man, what are they getting that I'm not getting? So anyway, get my food. They clearly forgot. Gave me attitude. Because we said, oh, did you forget about us? Oh no, it just came out of the fryer. Like we backed up and they were giggling and laughing at each other. I mean, how do you just pull it out of the fryer? It didn't happen. It was done. In a bag. Wait. They forgot. And there was only about 20 people in that building working. They hired entirely too many people for a little chicken joint.
No.
I hate that it really is like that. It's like every time I go to Popeyes, I get treated like crap.
Come on. Not good. Not good. I'm going to die.
I didn't get anything. Okay. I went from overabundance to nothing.
Had to get you hooked somehow.
Oh, wait a second.
No.
Holy crap. A lot of these people who are playing it, they're all white.
Uh-oh.
Like it took 27 minutes to get my tender meal. Okay, Josh. All around awful. The staff for the worst part. Incredibly rude. Forgot half. Everybody is saying how awful they are, how rude they are.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
But yeah, like him. He had exact same, and again, all these people, white. Food was good and warm, but employees are a joke. One asked us if we were tripping, and the others was in the back, bleeding from his hand and hollering at the guys working at the line.
Do you still have my string pulled up?
Yeah.
I think I broke it.
Yeah, he's stuck. Can you get him? You got a long range? Oh, don't do that. No, yeah. You don't want to do that. He'll, you won't be able to, probably loot him.
And he teleported.
Oh. fixed itself, maybe?
Any other ridges like that one? They might be equally susceptible.
Ugh. Food took forever. Got food poisoning. Don't recommend.
Like waiting a long time for your food just to be poisoned by it.
I need to change my review and be like, I ate there and my gallbladder exploded. Nah. What was funny is I was watching everybody like take their big bags of food and pass us, and the employees were like, more employees were showing up. There was easily over 10 people already inside working, and probably 5 people showed up within that 20-minute period I was there. Very weird.
So the ice dragon has a fire attack.
That's dumb.
So many targets.
Ridges must be its weakness.
Looks like I have its attention.
Hit it with everything. Keep whittling its health down. It'll give up soon. Don't slack legs. What's your move?
Nobody has joined me in this mission. Stupid bailiff guy keeps almost getting killed.
Who?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
What's up, buddy?
I'll put it up.
Huh?
Got it.
Nice.
Oh, what is that thing?
It's called a Jindahad. The big monster, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're playing Warframe.
Huh?
I know you're playing Warframe.
This is not Warframe, buddy.
No.
It's a different game. This one's called Monster Hunter.
Is Aaron in this game?
No, Aaron's not playing with me.
Just
So are
suffering.
you just by yourself?
Yeah,
Warframe.
Oh, your health is really low.
I know.
How can you know that's your health?
So you're perceptive. You know what health bars look like in games now.
Yeah, this is kind of like Barry's prison, where like him uses the map. things shoots things at you, and if you get stepped on, you die.
No.
Yeah, like same Diamond Assist monster. It just smashes you, you die.
Wow.
Oh, is that your shield yellow?
No, it's like buffs there on my character.
So it is people playing with you.
Well, they?
It is people playing with you.
No, they're just other computers.
Are those just... How is it different computers? Monster Hunter. This is kind of like Warframe.
I guess.
Is Warframe that game where it has the triangle on it?
No, that's Destiny, buddy.
I remember that game. I got like the hand thing.
Yeah.
Ready for out. Now it's 4.
Doing it again.
What is happening?
It's charging up its laser. Do giant attack.
Holy. I could have punched out of your head.
Mm-hmm. It hurts.
Dude, this event is BS. It's got 1,500 health. By myself.
Did you know that?
I blink and he practically dies.
On the paper, the picture, I gave her the picture. The one that got this, it even shows you the type of trees.
Wow, man. Waiting for the anticlimactic, just falling over dead. Should happen very soon.
So, how can you tell his health?
Don't.
Holy.
Kind of feels
And
like it
then
broke.
it almost falls on somebody.
That's it.
Almost.
No.
Oh no. It just did an earthquake. Is that you?
No.
Where's
That one's me. This one.
Oh. That's a cool character.
Thanks.
I do like my kid Dragon too. It's because it's a new path game.
Yeah.
Was you that did that?
Mm-hmm.
Just formed
If they
down.
bury it under rubble, I can't skin it.
Where did you go? How?
I need a new pair of boots.
God dang it, dude. This is just retarded. Failed.
Appreciate it, MBT. The bow is overpowered, so it carries me. tried using the sword, but it kept freezing me in place. So, the range between it. Botany. Stun resist. Mission 3. Something complete.
This must be Suja, right? Where we'll find the Allharkin.
I bought that one.
This looks like it leads all the way up.
It's so strange.
Go, Teddy.
You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
The weather here is milder for some reason.
Sorry. I just tried. My
If
mic
it's protected by some
down.
secret aegis, I'd believe it.
Seems nice. Sometimes.
Look over there.
Sometimes you can be a little douche.
Are you the ones?
What? A poogie? It's a frog riding a pig.
I love it.
I can edit its name.
I thought Poogie was the pig with the sweater.
Mm.
Like from the last
What?
game.
Was it supposed to be like a game? I wasn't paying attention. I was petting it, and it attacked me.
Are you petting a pig?
Yeah, I was petting a pig with a frog on its head, and then it like charged me. Where'd it go?
You said Poogie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Poogie, yeah, was from the last game because the crossover event that was in 14, you could get Poogie as a like a pet.
Where the hell did he go? Make some bacon. Charges me again. Whatever.
It'd be cool if you could get him as a pet.
If I find him again, I'm renaming him to Bacon to remind him.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went though. It just disappeared. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I think there was supposed to be like some like little mini game. I think I was supposed to do something to like pet him or something. And I pissed him off.
Excuse me. My name is Alma. I was wondering if
They're elves.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
Are you the Allharkin?
The Keepers have been known to call me that, yes.
It's an honor to meet you. We've come to...
I know, child. I have
We've come to murder the animals and make them into boots.
So we meet at last, if I may.
This thing?
I'm waiting for that mod someone's gonna make. Or it's gonna make all the animals take extreme damage. It's gonna make you like feel sad every time you beat one of those.
This lady only has 4 fingers. It's creepy.
There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkveld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes. Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do
My
you know
inventory's
why
full.
the
You
Guardian
switched
came
stuff out.
into existence?
Because the keepers created them?
Come with me.
Oh, crap. The wall, Teddy, run.
This was your capital.
Sounds good, MBT. Appreciate you coming and hanging out.
In a time long
Oh wow, you should go off a couple hours ago, man.
the people of Wyveria created the
Play until
Dragon
9:30. So.
a source
She gotta go to
of
work in like
limitless energy.
2 hours.
It's gotta be up in less than 5.
Along the wormways,
Oh man.
wielding its power in every corner of the land.
Well, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me then.
Lightning to dispel monsters, or a
I know
Ready
you
was
only
how
got
I-
to see like 2 fights in Monster Hunter, but what did you think of the actual Monster Hunter gameplay? You having to tune in to all the cutscenes apparently.
Negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians, a host of servile creatures to do their bidding. Wyveria's supremacy was beyond question.
Man, I haven't been able to take a nap in forever. I used to take naps all the time.
They invited calamity upon themselves. After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
Yeah, I get that. It's more fun to watch somebody that's actually good at the game too. I'm not so much good at the game. Spent a lot of time on the ground, a lot of time running away and healing.
What should the keepers do? Please. My uncle said that you would have the answers.
It's like Elden Ring all over again.
Creature's transformation will end. Even I cannot say.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta have the right weapon for the right monster at any given moment.
Well, it's all about learning the actual fights. Like knowing their patterns, knowing when you can unleash your combos and when you have to dodge.
True, yet not one particular weapon is good for everything.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed Monster Hunter World. I would have played it a lot more if I would have had it on PC back then. But I only had it on my PS4. And then when Iceborne came out, I never even played that.
I'm a keeper. No, that's not why.
That was one of the first like YouTube videos that I ever made. Was me like double KOing those like dogs with the dual blades.
If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
If that is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds. So much beauty. Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
That takes care of the base camp. We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I'm glad you all made it here safely.
Well, thank you for making space for us. It was very kind of you. If you don't mind me asking, what's that building over there for?
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special. We use it for melting. If it is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
A melding pot, huh?
While I have you, if it pleases you, the Allharken has asked if you would repast with us.
Please us? We'd be completely honored.
Tell the Allharken we accept her invitation with the greatest pleasure.
We will be gathering to repast further up the slope.
Hunter, do you mind if we take a peek inside?
My.
Take all that for later. What do you want? Vibrant sprouts. Don't have any one of those. Gemma, where you at?
Guess we'll come back later.
Oh, silly woman. I need to craft armor.
Did you see the new guns in here? Zero.
Welcome.
That's zero.
This way.
There's the pig. Inner text is visible to many other people say by the whatever. Bacon. Ah, so I do have to like do something. Alright, man. Good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, there you are.
I've been having a look around. This is called the Oscultary. It's where the Allhark praise.
Bacon.
To the people of Suja, it's a very important place.
Must be, if they use it for prayer.
And for every
You know what? Can do spaces. Limit to 15 characters.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think Poogie was actually really difficult to acquire in 14.
Yeah. See you, man. Kevin Bacon.
Oh, did you get him?
Yeah, I found him again.
That's cool.
And I named him Kevin Bacon.
It's a good name. And that's Star-Lord's dad.
Oh, hello, Hunter.
No, Star-Lord's dad was David David Hasselhoff.
I'm okay.
That's who he believed his dad was. Or he,
Oh, was it? Who was Kevin Bacon to him? Oh, just like a...
just a hero figure.
Yeah.
Please have a seat.
Oh, see, like right here. They took my character out of his giant armor and put him in the natural clothes. That's what like every cutscene should be.
Enjoy. Thank you.
So you don't look like a goofball.
It's actually kind of weird that it did that.
I think he did the last time they had one of these little food scenes too.
Oh. What, is it a real cutscene or is it an in-game cutscene?
I think it's a real
Is that-
cutscene.
The real cutscenes, to me, I mean, they're very obvious.
Monster Hunter needs to release a cookbook.
Yeah. Right? What was that other game that had a lot of food?
Thank you for the meal.
I think it was
It was really delicious.
Final Fantasy 15.
That
Yeah. In Final Fantasy 15, there was the whole thing about collecting stuff for food, and the dude with the glasses would cook it, and they would show crazy detail on all of it, and it always looked really good.
To be honest, I think
Yes. What on that did not yet.
On up.
and we should be on our way.
Thank you.
All right, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
Hmm.
Just wanted to see what my armor was like.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Yay, I'm hunter rank 6. Gemma, get back in your kitchen. Let me craft some armor.
Need to install that mod I sent you on TikTok.
Where she's all
She's-
giant.
That's awful. Why would I mean they could have just increased everything like 20%, but they took it to like 500%.
They killed that dude thing and they didn't have new armor. Yeah, I need to make the cat some more armor.
And this last part of the event is actually kind of difficult. Everybody in my party keeps dying.
I'm ready to work. Alright. Perfection.
Meow. This is great.
Perfection. Look good. Perfection. Anything catch your eye? Now that's a good choice.
Ooh, armor from there.
Dude, this event is like producing a crazy amount of Argon crystals.
Yeah, it was doing that to me too. Thought that was weird. Like, why were the argon crystals like dropping on random planets?
Well, what can I do for you?
You keeping stocked?
Yes.
Ready to journey beneath the capital?
I'm probably gonna call it there. Like getting involved in another quest. Recommended elemental attack is dragon. Very good dragon weapons. Doesn't have anything that's a dragon weapon.
Something in mind?
So, misery is showing up on me.
Oh, it says I don't have the dragon, but I don't have it unlocked yet.
I don't know where it is. I can't see it. I hate when they do this. They're like, the big bad's gonna come get me, and then it's like I can't even see it. It's in a big pile of enemies in front of me somewhere, and it's hitting me, but I can't see it. Is that it?
Are you collecting? Are you collecting that stuff then?
What in the world is that? That don't look like. my party isn't helping me at all. I'm fighting 50 things and whatever misery is supposed to be.
It sucks.
I mean, I killed it. Just everything's like a level 130, and that thing shows up, and he keeps teleporting, and I only know